Getting a copyright notification is every YouTube creator's nightmare. So we're going to discuss a few ways to minimize copyright infringement. And I found this great feature that most people might not have even realized is there. So if you want to use a published clip on YouTube, then you are going to love this feature. If you just like sharing something you've just watched on YouTube, you too will love this feature. And I've created 3 easy steps so that you can create clips and share them. Once you know how, you are going to wish you knew sooner. Hi everyone, I'm Karen Cole from Legal Minded Friends, and I don't just explain legal information, I provide you with practical applications. So let's get started. So there's a couple of different ways you can use clips. You can repurpose them if you're a YouTube creator like I am. You'll see on the screen that I found a clip on YouTube that I wanted to share on a video that I was making. So I did that, and then when the viewer watches, they can go to my description area if they want to see the full clip. And in the next part of the video, I'm going to show you how it works if you just want to share a clip on Facebook or to a friend via message. Then the next clip will show you how to do that. So here's a clip that I found that someone I know just has a puppy, just the same kind of dog, and they were telling me how fussy they were eating. So I thought this clip was funny. So we could share it. As you can see, the options are down there. But it's over an hour and 8 minutes long, so I don't, want them to go through the whole video to tell, to see the funny part that I'm telling them about. So you look to see if they allow clips. This one does, so I click it, and as you can see, you can pick a part of it. So I'm only going to pick a few minutes. Yeah, there. Yeah. And then that way I'll title it. And by sharing the clip, you can go to WhatsApp and share it on there. This is what they'll get. They'll get the notification and they'll click into it. So they'll be directed to the part of the video that I am sharing with them, so they don't have to look through the whole video. And you can see at the bottom in the blue, it says watch full video. So they have a choice if they want to continue watching. And there's a benefit to the creator, which I'll get into a bit later. So that's a great way to share content that you have found on YouTube. Just make sure it's not restricted. And if you're going to put it on a public platform, make sure it's within the laws. And you don't want to be sharing material that you're unsure of, so that, you're breaking the law. In the next part of the video, we are going to discuss fair use, and that mostly has to do with content creators. So let's look at that. First, it is essential to understand what fair use is all about, because even if a creator allows clips, you can still risk copyright infringement. Fair use is difficult because if there is a dispute with the author of the content that you are using, it could be images, sounds, music, reading directly from the content, or simply just using their content in a way that the author does not want it to be used. Because let's say maybe they don't want to be associated with your content. Whatever the infringement is, if you cannot settle the dispute, it will be a matter for the courts to decide. And the reason that it's the courts that decide and not YouTube is that there are different strokes for different folks. And if you're using someone else's content, you must prove that the content you're reusing is transformative by way of you adding new value. Said differently, your twist on it. And this could be by way of criticism, news reporting, parody, or some other type of commentary. And all this must be within the law of the region that has access to your videos. Now, YouTube also restricts content not allowed in different regions, meaning You can only watch it if you're in that region, but you still have to be responsible. And what do I mean by being responsible? Well, be sure of the viewer rating. This would be a good example. You would want to make sure that you're not repurposing or using a R-rated video clip, then publishing it on your channel unrestricted, i.e. for public consumption. Because don't forget, we all live in different regions and there could be different ratings. So that's an example that you've got to be careful of. So it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the fair use doctrine so that you understand how you can legally use content without explicit permission and to minimize risk of copyright notifications. You also need to determine if permission is needed, and I'm going to show you how you can use a clip without expressed permission in those 3 easy steps. Okay, YouTube creators and YouTube lovers who like to share clips, find a clip you want to share on YouTube and check under the video. You will see if it allows clips, downloads, or remix. And I will show you how to do a clip if the creator has allowed clips. They would have given that permission in their YouTube studio, but that doesn't mean it protects you from copyright claims. And I will discuss why in a bit. When you click on the little icon that says clip, it will open up and you will see how much the creator has allowed. Now, be mindful to not make too many clips from the same video, as you still must be able to say that it is fair use. For example, you shouldn't be using their main moment of their video. So you're not going to use their main moment, and you're going to follow all the copyright rules. If you don't, you might receive a copyright notice to take down that part of the video. Once you have clipped your video and you're satisfied it is fair use, make a title to save, and then push the share, see that little button down there, to the bottom, to email it to yourself so that you can then save it to your gallery to repurpose. So now you've got the one where you've emailed it to yourself and you can repurpose it. You can find the clip that you've actually just made in your library, and that will be in your normal YouTube that you normally watch YouTube on, you know, where it will have your history, and you will find that clip in your library. To the right of the screen, on the actual video that you've created, you'll see 3 dots. That will allow you to share the URL link to put in your description area. That means viewers can see that particular clip that you made, and if they want to keep watching the video, they have that option to do so, and there's a benefit to the author of that clip will get the credit for the watch time when the viewer clicks on that watch the full video. And the other benefit is, instead of the creator issuing a copyright claim, they can simply choose to monetize that part of the clip by placing ads on it. And if you want to know more about that, you can see the YouTube Disputing Content ID linked below in my description of this video. So you can find out more about that. That's pretty cool. If you are unsure about anything, I have left another YouTube video on copyright. So check those out. There is so much to be mindful of. So this is not legal advice, as each case is individual, and you should seek legal advice if you're not sure. Legal-minded friends can help you with that. So all our contact information is below. And if you've made it to the end of this video, I think you deserve a bonus. So I'm going to tell you something else. So for YouTube creators, you will see a heading for copyright. You should monitor this on a regular basis so that you can deal with copyright issues sooner rather than later. If you use any published content on YouTube or somewhere else, then you could get notice directly from the creator. But on this video, I'm only showing you the features on YouTube. So let's look at where you would find all this information on YouTube. So in your YouTube studio, under your channel, on the left-hand side, you see a heading called Copyright. On that left-hand side, this will bring up removal requests. And once you've clicked into this window, you will see restrictions. It shows content identified. Click Copyright, which is the notification for each of your videos. Then click that message to see what action needs to be done. On this one, thankfully, the message I got was that the owner was allowing content to be used on YouTube. When you click Details, the content is identified. It will refer to the clip used, and it will give the time duration and the impact. Then to the left, we see the overall status, the content ID claim on the video, and if it is going to be affecting the channel. It also lets you know if it is a copyright strike. The other risk is that commentary could be defamatory, and so you should keep that in mind. And a final bonus is that we are definitely in Orwellian times. I've done a live on that, and your sense of humor may not be acceptable to someone else. And once you go public, the platform could be responsible, or you could be responsible as well. And the bigger the influencer, the bigger the influence you have more potential to harm somebody. So yeah, and a lot of people don't realize that you as a creator will be responsible for someone who makes a comment in your chat. So check out all those videos. So please like this video if you like this kind of content. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to be notified when I'm going live or upload another video. I'm Karen Cole from Legal-Minded Friends. Information is power, meaning if you know something, you can make decisions that are right for you.